up, Dman77gaming here. We are back with another video of Hogwarts Legacy. I'm so excited to be able to do this, and let's kick it off by going into Herbology class. This shall definitely be really interesting to see what happens, and if this doesn't look familiar, this is the footsteps to the ride. If you know the Hogwarts ride at Universal Studios, that is the steps that you walk into. What a beautiful pink-leafed tree.
Revelio.
If that light pole just didn't look sus, I don't know what did. But hey,
Off
we
on
do.
another adventure, are we?
I am off to another adventure. Let's get into it.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
This just doesn't sound pleasant. Jesus.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket. The mandrake right at ease. Reparo.
Wonder how many times she's had to do that.
Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
This is awkward. She makes this so
Now, for
awkward.
Our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all...
I wonder if hippogriffs like...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Okay, what do you have to say?
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Anybody else has some comments that we'd like to
Did you
hear?
know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Okay, let's talk to you.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
I can talk to you
Pardon
again.
me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Disney seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
That wasn't what I wanted to know, but okay, we'll just let that be. All right, so
Properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
it takes 10 minutes. These leaves of this medicine herb are used in wig. Oh, okay. So that's the. This is the.
Well done.
Okay, so this is
Once it can
that
be
potion.
harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Well, we did get warned.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Okay.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't. Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the... Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her in tatters. Vicious little
Okay
bastards,
then.
aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
This dude is very careful with his words.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from
Interesting.
cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Okay, well. Not really much in here for me to take. Okay.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okie dokie.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
I mean, we might as well just chill. A lot of chatter. There is a lot of chatter going on, so. Anywho. Looks like we're gonna do some potion making, so this shall be interesting to say the least.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Is there no lessons involved? We just gotta go and do it. Alright, we got a mullet and a bowl.
Even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Okie dokie. How much do you get for making one? It looks like it makes a lot. I guess we'll find out here in just a second. Who's gonna make a mistake, though?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Oh!
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Okay. Collect an egg and collect
My parents considered keeping me home.
Let's talk to you.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
I think we have 7, so let's see what you need.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Oh, he was an
We should talk
Auror.
about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making.
Look at the dude in the background just shaking things in the background and looking at it mysteriously.
A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker.
You're a
Merlin feared
self-taught.
Good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my
Oh
book,
my
Gateway
God,
to the
dude.
Far Stars, before my next class.
Okay.
Speaking of stars,
Shut up.
We'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it.
That's
Professor Shaw is
unfortunate.
firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Oh God, I hope not. What's up?
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be
Okay,
busy.
bye.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
Oh boy.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Let's do it.
I'll get you the Fuipa feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fuipa feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared ritual.
Four-eye spectacle.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fuipa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Most? What do you buy that you...
Should you chop the Didney or crush it?
Okay, we have enough for this, so let's go ahead and make this again. Let's go ahead and make enough of these, because I feel like we...
What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it!
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Oh boy.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learned to...
I was like, let's go ahead and just be...
Today at your own cauldron, I will say, you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
I wonder what he means by that, because it's like...
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Are we just able to come back here?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help.
Yeah, and you owe me
Sharp
one.
wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
I hope so.
Greetings.
You owe me one, buddy.
I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
We're down here, see what's down here. Oop, I kicked something over. High Society Fedora. Let's go.
Revelio.
Well, nothing really, but it's good to get that chest out of the way. I would say I would like to go back to the green room real quick. Okay. So that's all we've got then are those. Okay. Well, at least we picked up a few more and we know what we're doing to an extent. So that's okay. Now, where is it wanting us to go? Alrighty, so we have another adventure to go to, but this will be the next video adventure. So hopefully you guys have an amazing week. I'll see you guys later. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you with the next part.